Hi, welcome back. Lovely to have your company. Now, listen, loads and loads of people. We've been talking about it all year, and you know how ready you are to get away, and there's been this kind of like, shall we, shan't we, can we, can't we?
Yeah.
You know, that, like it's been like a push me, pull me all year, hasn't it? Which has made making telly like this, you know, quite tricksy as well, I have to say. But it's now that we know, obviously with restrictions relaxed, obviously with the situation with the vaccinations, etc., we know what we can do right now, which is brilliant. And lots of people, you'll probably know people, I would imagine, friends, family, people you associate with, who've been on one of these cruises that just stay close to the UK, maybe even go nowhere for a few days or a week or whatever. And do you know what? Everyone is, you'd think, wouldn't you? Because there's kind of two camps of thinking. Some people will say, well, I love cruising, but that's not a cruise, is it? It's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
And then there's the other people who say, gosh, do you know what? I've never taken a cruise holiday. This is the first time I tried it because of this staycation thing. And I've absolutely loved it. Now let me get more, which is brilliant. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's one of those things where you have to make your own judgment call on it. Do you want to get away and enjoy the cruise experience within the limitations that there are this year? Or do you want to wait until next year? People are doing kind of a little bit of all of that.
I think so, because people are kind of booking for next year a bit further afield.
Yeah,
but I think the silver lining, or one of the silver linings that has come out of the last couple of years, is that so many people are enjoying staycations because we've got so many amazing places on our doorstep. Now, if you can visit those places and enjoy the experience of a cruise as well, then I think that ticks a couple of boxes for people.
Yeah, and I think there are those people as well that thought to themselves, no, it's okay, I can wait. I'll wait until it all opens up again and whatever. And then they found themselves getting to this stage and thinking, oh, actually, do you know when I said I could wait?
Yeah.
I can't now.
Itchy feet.
I need to do it.
Yeah.
So this is your opportunity to do it. And one of the best opportunities as well, because, I mean, look at the date, for heaven's sake. It's like, it feels like tomorrow, doesn't it, really? And we've got all-inclusive on the MSC Virtuosa on a 7-night cruise. And essentially, it's a cruising cruise, but there are a couple of ports in here as well. I mean, we are somewhat restricted to the places that you can port into around the UK, but you've got a bit of glorious Dorset and a bit of wonderful Glasgow and the west of Scotland on this one, haven't you, as well?
Yeah, we can pop and see the Beatles as well.
It's all about the ship, though.
It is. And you
all
know what?
about the ship.
If you haven't cruised before, this might be a good little sort of taster session as well.
Well,
Would
wait till you see the price.
Especially with MSC. If you haven't sailed with MSC before, and it's Virtuosa as well, so an amazing ship and really kind of high up when it comes to technology. And you know what, we were talking before about Rob, the robotic bartender. I'm thinking, where do they get the word Rob from? Why do they call him Rob? And then I'm like, Rob, robotic. I see.
Robert.
Yeah, that's it. So they've got Rob, they've got Zoe on board as well, of course, which is the personal virtual assistant. You've got your MSC for me, so of course everything's on an app, so you can book place if you want to eat. You can find out where other people in your party are on the ship, which is great. And I think you just really kind of use this as a way to get to know the ship, get to experience actually cruising and just enjoy everything that's on board from all the different restaurants that are on board. So yes, if you were kind of going away somewhere for a week and it was a staycation, you would be getting a taxi to a particular restaurant, or you'd be walking to a restaurant, or you'd be getting a train somewhere. The fact that you've got all these different cuisines and all these different delights that you can sample all in the same place, I think is brilliant.
Well, can I just say, if you are looking for 7 nights of accommodation anywhere vaguely touristy this year as a bricks and mortar staycation, holiday cottage, that kind of thing, you'd be hard pressed to find many options.
I was going to say, good luck finding something.
Yeah. Because this is, I mean, 4th of September, so I'm not sure how the holidays fall, but the kids are pretty much going back then, aren't they?
Yes.
Usually start of September. So, and you might think to yourself, well, I should be all right then, because usually, traditionally, when the kids go back to school, then actually holiday availability becomes a bit easier.
Yeah.
Not this year.
No.
Because people have got so much leave to take from their jobs and whatever. Like the whole of this year is absolutely chock-a-block. I mean, I'm glad I almost saw ahead of that and booked a holiday staycation in November down in Cornwall, because I've looked at the prices that would be to book today, and it's like twice as much.
Yeah.
And I just wouldn't be prepared to do that.
No.
But this is going to offer amazing value for money. If you think about what you would spend in a week, even if you're going to campsite, holiday cottage, resort hotel, whatever, and pitch it against the price that you're going to be paying for this, you'll be on the phones as soon as we reveal the price tag.
And as well, if you think about the entertainment that's on board as well, that
every
you would
night.
have to pay for if you were going to somewhere, kind of like a land-based staycation.
So
but
7
having a look,
nights.
7 nights, all inclusive, remember. From Southampton, you are going to look in Portland, Stonehenge. So again, these are kind of taken in like some of the highlights, which I think is brilliant. You've got Portland Bill Lighthouse as well, Fancy's Farm, that I was reading about. So lots of places to explore there. Bit of time at sea, and then you're in Liverpool.
Yay.
You know what? You could literally spend days there, to be fair. There's so much to
lovely.
do. Yeah.
Get yourself down to the Albert Dock. Do everything
Definitely.
there is now. The waterfront is absolutely spectacular. Can I
Yeah,
say,
it
from a
is.
personal point of view, UNESCO don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That's my own personal opinion.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, let's move on from Liverpool and the glories there up to Scotland, up to Greenock.
Have you been?
I've been to Glasgow.
Have you?
Yeah.
I'd love to
Lovely
do
city.
Loch Lomond, I have to say.
Yeah,
Absolutely
definitely.
stunning. It looks stunning. You've got the museum, you've got the art gallery there as well. So again, if you really want to kind of enjoy the history, you do have that, but lots of gorgeous green lush places to have an adventure around. And then you'll be cruising a couple of days back down to Southampton, and everything's included.
I've been doing a nosy online, and I've found some reviews, and you can find them as various review sites that you could do on people that have been away on Virtuosa this summer. I'm just going to read you one. And I forget who this was, to be honest, and I'm sorry if this is your review. The greatest asset the ship has is its amazing staff who are attentive, caring and conscientious. Our cabin stewardess was Zandy, who introduced herself with a gorgeous smile and worked really hard to make our stay as comfortable as possible. The ship is exceptional, and I would defy anyone not to have a good time on board. There are many, many more reviews online of MSC Virtuosa as well. Listen, I'm not going to pussyfoot around because we've trailed this massively. This is all inclusive as well. Look at that. I know. That's all your drinks for a whole week, and there are ports. Whether you decide you want to get off in those ports and you want to go and look around, there's something you want to see, there's something you want to do, or whether you stay on board for the whole week and just enjoy. Fabulous. Having everybody else look after you. It's kind of everything is laid on. Gratuities are already included as well, and now you've got your drinks included here as well. Now, I know it's very, very soon, this holiday, but can you sneak a week on the 4th of September? If you can, you need these details.
Oh, I can make it work.
It's tempting, isn't it? Really, really tempting. And these are really kind of unheard of price tags for the offering that you've got here. Not only have you got, MSC's. This is the newest ship, I think, isn't it? It's one of the newest ships. It's difficult to keep track at the moment as well. But it is definitely one of the absolutely newest ships. And she's going to far-flung places next year, by the way. She's going to be home porting in Shanghai next year, and we could do you some offers on when she goes there if you want to wait until next year. But if you want a little taste of just how amazing cruising with MSC is, see, the thing is with MSC, their focus has really kind of shifted in the last couple of years. So they really, really want to introduce their fleet to a UK audience. What better way to do that than put their biggest and newest and best ship right on our doorstep?
I know, it'd be quite nice, wouldn't it?
It is
to
too
kind of
tempting,
taste
isn't it? I
it?
mean,
Yeah,
that's all
it is.
drinks as well.
Especially if we get kind of like decent weather as well at that time of year.
Yeah.
We sometimes kind of do get it a little bit later on, don't we?
Yeah, well, it's been a funny old year, isn't it? You never know, but
Well,
yeah,
hasn't it? Hasn't it
be.
just?
Could be like a third summer coming along, couldn't it?
Oh yeah, I'd be up for
Fingers
that.
crossed.
I'd be up for that. Stay tuned, we've got lots more coming up. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
See you later.